Well, hello everyone, welcome back to AeginaCraft. This is gonna be a quick one because I'm gonna do a quick experiment. So as you can see, I got my laser engraver and I cut this wave pattern into this teeny tiny serving tray, teeny tiny cutting board. And it's about 2 mil deep, and I got it from the X-Tool website, the file. And funny story, X-Tool has a proprietary file extension which you have to actually crack with an illegal method online. I'm not gonna tell you about which link you need to go on and find a free X2 to SVG converter, but I think you can find it for yourself. Nevertheless, I have this piece right here and I sellotaped up the bottom just to seal it, and I got some lovely epoxy resin mixed up with blue mica, and the experiment is going to be that I'm pouring it in the grooves of the piece like so, tapping it out with the spatula, easing it into the mold and making sure I don't have any bubs in it. I sneezed, I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm easing the resin into the mold, and I want a little bit more resin in it than the surface level. And after that, I'm just gonna hand sand it with a 120 grit lightly, so that I can just remove the excess. Okay, everything is good for now. What have to float, it floats. What doesn't have to float, doesn't float. And now I need to get this little lighter here because I need to get rid of some bubbles. Whoosh, 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 whoosh. This is so miniature. I think this is one of the first time I ever done a small piece like this. But anyway, there's always a first time, as they say. Okay, I think I removed all the bubs. Well, most of them anyway. Anyhow, so this little fella gonna live here on my desk until it cures, and I will observe it. Yeah, so this video is going to be just this. Engrave something, put resin in it, sand it down, and as an inlay, we're gonna have these waves in this serving tray. Simple as. It should be a comfortable, simple and easy project, but I always jinx it when I say it, so anyway, it's an experiment. And I have some leftover resin, which I'm gonna pour into the pyramid mold, because one of you recommended it to use it as a resin dump. So we're gonna do that. Okay, so that's in there. I throw this cup away, and before I fall out. Okay, good. I will put this right here actually, and put this piece somewhere away from my nefarious hands. Why did I say that? I don't know. Sometimes English just ruins my day. Anyhow, so that's that. And yeah, I'm gonna cut to the part which is gonna be tomorrow when we send this thing off and see the results. See you then. And this is the next day, and now we are home. Finally, the weather gave, so I can actually do some work at home. Anyway, back to the task at hand. So I poured some resin over it, and it really nicely seeped into the inlay, and I feel it's a little bit it shrunk a little. And lucky I taped up the bottom, because as you can see, you want it to come through here and here. So what you're gonna do now is I'm gonna get 80 grit on my orbital and sand off the excess and try to keep the shape as intact as possible. I'll see you guys after that because sanding is boring. Right, so I've done the sanding with I actually had to go back to 40 grit to get rid of most of it, and then 120, 180 and 400 in the art. I'm just gonna use a little bit of sandpaper here to get rid of all the nasty edges, just a tad bit. Lock it down, and yeah, back to our magic juice jar. You haven't seen that in a while, have you? So this is tongue whale, mineral spirit, mineral oil and lemon oil mix, and I call it the AeginaCraft magic juice, and you can find a video on how I make it, so you don't have to purchase my stuff. You actually can make it at home for your own use. Yeah, that's the word. Anyway, so I sanded it down, and very interesting, the charred edges give like a cartoony contour to it, like it's cell shaded, and I like that very much because it actually looks like it's painted on, or it's a painting, you know. And yeah, I think it came out extremely good. It didn't seep anywhere around it, so I didn't use any previous sealant on the wood surface. And this wood is acacia or acacia, or however you call it, akac in Hungarian. I know that for a fact, and it's been glued together from different pieces, and it's made here in Greece by a woodworking craftsman, and I just bought some of his stuff because I was like, you know what, you're gonna save me some time, you're gonna save me some headaches, you have the proper tools for this that I don't. There you go. This is how she looks. I think it came out really pretty. Let me try to zoom in a little so you can actually see the art piece. There she is. I think it's pretty decent. You know what? Let's go in the sun. Let's see how it sparkles in the sun. Whoops. We're gonna go on an adventure behind my house. Yeah, we had a little bit of a wind here and there, and I'm trying to make my lemon tree survive, but it held really hard. So let's see. That's beautiful. What you guys think? Is it any good? It's decent. I like it. I like it very much. Anyway, yeah. This was this challenge, and I really hope you guys got something out of this video. Oh look, here's Joey. He is hungry. I need to give him lunch. Anyway, I really hope you guys got something out of this video. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for supporting. I promise I'm gonna have more resin and woodworking stuff in the future, and we're gonna do more experiments, but I really wanna be an expert on my laser cutter first, and it's gonna take some time. So almost destroyed the piece. Yay! Anyway, still in one piece. Jesus Christ. I'm a professional. I do this for a living. Seriously. Thank you very much for watching. I see you guys in the next one. Bye.